Now this domain, I've been waiting to do. This is a domain name video of a domain name that I own. And I could talk at length about this domain. You see, like, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 of these. The keyword is room, R-O-O-M. I've got 6 different gtld's with the keyword room. This website address is room.watch using the new .watch gtld. Where do I start? I've owned it for less than a year because obviously I can see how many views this gets. This particular website address gets, and it is my most popular website address. Because I can look in my account and see that this has got 1,460 views. This parked. Yeah, I don't use it. So the website address is parked because I just sit on it. It cost me room.watch, new gtld that I own. Cost me about £5, right? Because I worked for Regford. It has had 1,460 views in less than a year. It's had 10 offers on it, which have come to nothing. But it's extremely popular because it already exists. If you live in an HMO, there are hidden cameras within your room. You won't know they're there. But tenants can log on to something, and a tenant in the next room can log on to an app or website and view you in your room and the tenants living next door or whatever. So it exists now, right? And there are hidden cameras. And you've only got to go on YouTube, smallest cameras, or hidden cameras in a screw, and see how small they are. And you'll see in your room, you're being filmed in your room. You've got a smart house. Landlords can turn on the cameras anytime they want to, so that they can see if you're in your room or not, and if you're not in your room, they can go in your room when you're out at work or wherever you are. They exist now in smart houses and HMOs for a reason. In the last year, people were told not to go out, right? Pandemic, yeah. But there's a lot of people last year being investigated and monitored, which means how can the state monitor you or a person if you're not allowed to go out of your house? And in a HMO, where there's no living room or no dining room, you are living in your room. That's it, 24/7. You might go down and put the kettle on. That's about it. There's no living room space, right? So you're in your room. But if you're monitored or investigated, that investigation will still take place if you can't leave the house. That's why there's cameras and the hidden cameras in a HMO. So that you can be monitored in your room, even though you don't think you are. And the way you can tell that, if you think you're being monitored, is to wave. Right? Because the tenants in the house that are monitoring you or watching you don't think you know that they are. So when you wave, they giggle. Because then they know that you know that they're watching you through the hidden cameras. That's how it's done. But it's the same. So that's why. It's not why I bought the domain. I bought the domain because I bought the domain. Saw it down. It's £5. £5 is not even a bag of chips and chips and curry sauce, is it? And well, just about. All great chips. So I own the website address room.watch, which could, if you think about it, from a tech concept point of view, it could monitor and watch every room in the world, every office, every shop, every bedroom, every hotel room, every room. Which if you got the data from that, the video data from that, even though you're not meant to, it's only going to take someone like Facebook or Google to do it, and encrypt it. But the data from that on the ad dollars would be billions if you could make it into a concept. But I own the shortest possible version in the world of the website address, room.watch. Because the website address is room, which is a generic word. The extension is .watch, which means it doesn't need .com, which means it's shorter than a .com. That's why it's got so many, and because it's very of the moment, and tenants do watch other tenants in shared houses in HMOs via the hidden cameras in the rooms. Now you can tell that put your hand up against the wall. You feel like something. If you're in a room that's got hidden cameras, you'll know they've got hidden cameras, and you'll hear grunts, coughs, sneezes, and yawns, right? All that, where the tenants are communicating with each other, but not without text, non-verbal communication via the rooms in a shared house in a HMO. But I own the best version in the world of what they do, which is watching rooms, which is room.watch, which is why it's had 460 odd views in less than a year, and 10 offers. It will continually accrue offers and views. So it would be great for affiliate links if that's something you do, which generates cash. If you want to make me an offer on my room.watch new gtld website address, here's how you can do it. I will put room space.watch in the YouTube title. All you've got to do is type in social media somewhere, room.watch, ROOM.WATCH, no space, which will create a hyperlink, blue hyperlink, which you can click on, which will take you to a page where you can make me an offer. You can decide what you want to offer. I've got 10 offers already, in less than a year, and 1,460 views. And I can decide whether that's an acceptable offer or not. And based on what you think it's worth and where I think it's worth. Obviously, all $0 offers are refused. Obviously. All good fun. Adios.